good morning, man. What day are we on?
Actually, I don't know.
I don't either.
I think it's day 5 or 6 of riding.
Does that mean it's just been so good, we've just been having fun? We don't even know?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. We just had breakfast here again at Stella Mays next to the dive. You got to try that.
We've learned so much on this journey, and it's like, I'm really into Kentucky. I'd like to see what it's like in the summertime, but I really love it right now.
Kentucky, Tennessee, all of it. But we're going to do something a little different today. I have a buddy that took me to the first Kentucky Derby, Mike Ziegler, that works for Churchill Downs. So he saw that we were out here, texted me and said, you ought to come by, I'd love to see you. So I think we're going to get a little bit of behind the scenes at Churchill Downs today.
That sounds really awesome, and that's going to be great to share with the people.
Yeah, we may not get a ton of back road riding. We'll be on the interstate because we got to get up there, and it's about an hour and a half out. So we got to get moving and have some lunch with him and check it out.
It's a nice crisp morning. We had a great breakfast, so hey, let's do this.
Yeah, let's do it.
We got 2 lights and we'll be pulling into Churchill Downs.
Well guys, I'm excited to get over there and show you this. I've been here a couple of times and these side streets are just jammed with cars trying to get in and out of the race when it's the Derby.
Yep, make it right here.
Back there were some homes, and I think we'll get some here as well, but people will sit outside on their front porch and watch the traffic go by and bring beer up to your car because you're just stalled. So pretty cool.
For sure. It's definitely a cool area. I don't really know much of the history about Churchill Downs personally, so I'm excited to learn about it and see how it goes. And here we are. We are pulling in.
There we go. Check it out.
Yes, sir. Churchill Downs, established 1875. I'm definitely excited for this.
Yeah, I'm excited about this as well. I've never been here. Laura actually has come to the Kentucky Derby, so
really?
She has been here with a big hat on, but my dad was born across the river in Cincinnati, Ohio, so this is kind of interesting for me. Wow, look at that.
Incredible.
Yeah, look at the spires and everything there. Such an iconic track.
I can't even imagine how hectic it is during the actual Derby.
I don't know where the executive entrance is. Let's see.
Well, it's a great ride in this parking lot. I'm telling you, great turns.
Yeah.
Perfect asphalt, high speed. You know, some onlookers. We got a crowd to cheer us on.
I'm excited. Let's do this.
So here we are at Churchill Downs. I mean, I cannot believe it pays to have friends, right?
Yeah.
Like, we're with good friends. My friend Mike Ziggy Pop Ziegler let us in today to check out the track. He's going to show us around here. Laura, you've been here before, have you not?
Yeah, I came in 2014 for my mom's 80th birthday. It was a bucket list for her, and truly a bucket list for my sister and I also. What an experience it was, and I hope to do it again someday. This being here right now without Kentucky Derby time is amazing, but I'd love to come back with them and do it at Kentucky Derby.
So Laura was sitting right down at the curve over there, and they were underneath the balcony, I guess. So.
And you remember what hat you wore?
I wore quite the big facet. I think it's called facet. Just fascinator, big old hat, and it was pretty special. You know, we bought the hats first because then you buy your dress later. It's all about the hat. And I went through probably 5 hats before I got the right one.
And as you know, I mean, when you're here on Friday and Saturday, it's just excitement abound. I mean, you've got these thoroughbreds running, you know, they're actually athletes, right? Yeah. And then you've got all these people in here just cheering the horses on, having a great time. I tried a mint julep. People have to try that when they first come here. I'm not having a second one.
Yeah, neither am I.
Well, I know for a fact that you guys have been here, but Teresa and I have never been here. I don't know what we were doing, but we were not here.
But you're here now.
Right, and I'm so glad to be here because it's again a bucket list thing, and I would love to come, hint, hint, during the Derby.
We have to do it.
Well, we want to thank Mike, and we'll kind of close it out in a little bit, but let's go explore this track and the history behind it. It opened in 1875. It was named after the family of Churchill, so pretty darn cool.
So let's do this.
So we're here in the Turf Club, and as we walk around, you've seen a lot of construction happening. One of the things I first saw as we rolled into the parking lot was this new wing that's out there. They built, there'll be a solid structure for people to be in the first turn. They used to have temporary seating out there, and it's now going to be permanent. And this is a model of what's about to occur over the next couple of years. They're changing the way the paddock looks, and they're immersing you in the experience. So in the paddock, there's the stables where they'll pull the horses in before the race. There's going to be some suites that you can look in as they're saddling the horses. As you walk in the front gates, you'll be seeing the horses in the paddock areas versus today where it's kind of blocked off a little bit.
So this is all the new area,
Yep.
and then out here, this is where the racetrack is.
That's the racetrack. And they're going to focus, because if you think about Churchill, what's iconic about it's the spires.
Yes.
And so this is really going to show off the spires. And so most viewers won't know this, but you know, if you're a horse racing fan and a motorcycle rider, come on in and check out this new replica in the Turf Club.
Definitely awesome to see.
Later today, we're going to get on our horses and head back down, right?
Yes, we are.
All right.
Amazing.
So we just showed the model of what the new paddock is going to look like, but as we look out to our left, this is the old paddock, and right now it's kind of, as it's going through construction, doesn't resemble what it looks like on race day. You will have roses and you'll have flowers, and the lawn is green, and these beautiful thoroughbreds are here walking around the area. They come in this direction, they get the horses ready before the jockeys saddle. They'll bring the jockey here, saddle him, and then they walk out, or her, and they walk out through a gate where they get onto the track.
I mean, they're destructing this whole area to make it all the brand new area. It's going to be amazing.
And I've been down there, and Bo Derek was there, and Rick Dees, and you know, lots of celebrities that have maybe an interest in a horse or just an interest in racing.
Was there any highwaymen down there?
No, but actually there was, because that was me.
Yes.
But pretty cool to see this when no one's here.
Yeah.
And he's got some old pictures we're going to go take a look at.
Let's check.
So we're sitting here in front of the portrait of Matt Wynn. When Churchill first opened, it was more of just a smaller racetrack for people to come to, and so he's kind of known for putting Churchill on the map and creating what the Derby and the nostalgia behind that is today. He had a room 20. This is apparently his chair that he used to sit in and have a bourbon and a cigar, and rumor has it he may have gambled a little bit too. So what did you think about our tour today?
I think it's great. I learned a lot. I can't wait to come back. The thing that we can't show people, a lot of these secrets that are inside, but hey.
But they were cool.
They were cool.
And we just came out of room 20, which is a really cool homage to him, to
yes,
pay that back. So
it was a wealth of knowledge that we learned.
Yeah, so we'd like to thank Mike for all of that, and we'll get out front and close this thing down.
Yes, sir.
Boom. Well, that was a really great experience, wasn't it?
It definitely was a great experience. I have to agree with you on that. I mean, seeing this massive area was awesome.
This is really an incredible piece of history here. It's 150 years old. We were able to see into room 20, which is kind of a speakeasy. We saw a speakeasy. We saw an area where the uber wealthy go into that we couldn't put on camera, but I got to tell you, what a beautiful place, and more enhancements coming.
So what you're saying is we got to go in several different rooms that most people will never see.
Most people will never see
and
it.
we couldn't film it like he just said. I wish we could have, but hey, what do you guys think?
That was incredible.
I thought we were very blessed to see that, and we were not expecting that.
We weren't.
at all.
We were like, oh my gosh, look where he's taking us. Wow.
Yes, it was amazing. amazing.
Yes, great day. Thanks for having a buddy that works here so we could get in there. I guess your buddy's the top dude
Give me a
there,
shout
right?
He's the GM, Mike Ziegler. We call him Ziggy Pop, Mike Zig Zig, whatever you want to call him. But he's a great guy. Known him for a number of years. When I was in the banking business, he actually brought us here the first year. We sponsored Hollywood Park, and they brought us to the Kentucky Derby. And then we sent clients subsequent years. So our clients got a huge experience being at this track and this race.
So if we have time on the way home, not saying we're doing it, but if we have time, we might zip by Lincoln's Birthplace.
Well, I think we can. Let's get on the interstate, get going, and then there's an exit, and then maybe we take from Lincoln's Birthplace all the way down in 2-lane roads and figure that out.
Well, let's do this.
Yep.
See ya.
Hey, Lance, where are you?
We're coming out of the house.
We're funny guys.
What a great ride here, and here we are at the Lincoln Birthplace.
Yeah, this is Sinking Spring. He was born here February 12th, 1809, and this is a memorial that we're standing in front of. They have a cabin that they're memorializing on his behalf. I think they're keeping it in this area so it keeps it nice and dry and preserved. The other day we were running up the road here, I think it's 10 miles, and we saw another cabin, and we're like,
Right.
which one is?
Yeah, there's
was
two
he
of them.
born in every,
He was born in two spots.
But that's Knob Creek.
Yeah.
And when he was 2 years old, they actually moved up there.
Yeah. So it's amazing. The cabin that he was born in was 16 by 18 feet.
Small.
Just a little cabin. And they said they changed it to 12 by 15 feet, and it's in this building.
Yeah, so it's not the actual cabin.
Right.
But you said the other day, one of your favorite presidents.
Yeah, growing up, I always liked Abraham Lincoln. I just remember as a young guy in history class in school. Do they still teach history in school?
I don't know.
Well, when I was a young guy, they taught it,
Yeah.
and he was one of my favorite presidents.
No, I mean he was a forward-thinking president. He wanted to rid the country of slavery, and after he died, actually it kind of reverted back a little bit. So. But he was a person that was thinking about let's get the freedom of one and all for everyone, So very, very cool guy.
Definitely. And he was a tall guy.
Very
as well.
tall guy. We've seen so many Civil War reenactments where he's given, the speech, and it's been fun to kind
What
of
is
see
that? 407 years ago.
And then to be at the birthplace.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. So I don't know what the rest of the night brings.
I do.
What?
Steak dinners and a lot of laughing.
Oh, those steak dinners.
Yeah, those steak dinners.
Well, let's check it out.
Yeah, peaceful place.
Down the road.
Hi, my name is Joe. Welcome to El Acapulco in K-City, Kentucky. Thank you for coming to El Acapulco, buddy.
So you just met Joe from Acapulco restaurant here. We went to Mazatlan when we first got into town. We're trying the Acapulco. We're from Southern California, and we love Mexican food. The first one was a hit, and this one even looks like it's a better hit. Lance wanted to go tonight. He forced us here. We're glad we're forced.
Fate happens, right?
Fate
but
happens.
You know what? It's funny. We're in Kentucky and Tennessee, and now we're in Acapulco and Mazatlan. So we're back in Mexico. A little flavor there, right?
Well, let's check it out. I think Josh got a super burrito. Laura, what did you get over there?
I got a chicken enchilada and a beef enchilada, and I'm looking forward to it. Looks good.
I got the taquitos Mexicana, and I got the soup, which is grandma soup. Abuela soup, and it looks really healthy and good, so I'm going to dig in.
And I also got the taquitos and the chicken soup.
And I got a carnitas taco and the abuela soup as well. And a couple little, libations.
We always have to do that,
Cheers.
right? Yeah.
Let's eat. What a great day today. We went up to Churchill Downs and got an incredible behind-the-scenes tour. And then we stopped at Lincoln's Birthplace. We passed by that the other day when we were riding with you, Letitia. And we decided we'd better get that history while we're here. And, we're going to close out tonight with the Kentucky tour. We're going to head to Nashville tomorrow, Grand Ole Opry, do a couple things. But what did you do here, my guy?
Well, Letitia started painting the Ace Alley Event Center, and she left the black off, and I figured I'd just throw that on there for her real quick. She's going to finish off the rest, but I kind of liked it because only the A was black. Now the rest of it is, so from the street, you can see it.
Yeah, I want to say you're absolutely hired, and also you cannot visit me without being put to work, just so you know.
So 2-Lane Life has now worked for Letitia.
Checks in the mail.
So as a gift to you, this is Lance's gift to you, and then we got you that bottle of Woodford from the 148th Kentucky Derby. So we wish you were with us today, but we really appreciate all the time you gave us while we were here, hearing your family history, the cave tour, taking us on the Bourbon Trail.
Yeah.
We just had so much fun with you, and thank you so much for that.
Well, we always say, hey, Letitia's our friend, but she's now family, so.
Yeah.
That's true.
Unfortunately, she's stuck with us.
Yes.
Or you're stuck with me. I don't know how to put it any other way, but I will say thank you so much for being interested in my area and my family history and wanting to come to learn about all of it here and just being open to the experiences. And it was great to share it with people that really care about it and all aspects, the history of it, the riding of it, and also the fact that you left your mark on my territory,
I left your mark.
which is amazing.
There
and I
you go.
appreciate it. In the bottle of whiskey, I wish I was there with you guys too, but I really appreciate that you brought me back a souvenir.
Hey, so great times. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Tell your friends.
Well, before we sign off, I wanted to meet Shannon.
Yeah.
And I have to tell you, she is a firecracker and didn't disappoint.
She almost got arrested.
But it was great. And your mother, I mean, it's wonderful.
Yeah.
And the ladies had a great time.
Yeah.
So with that,
Yes.
we'll close this one out and we'll see you down the road.